I'm Dr. Kathy Wood. I'm a gynecologist here in Frisco, Texas. I love Via Viente. I love what it's done for me. It gives me so much energy, and it helps with my neck pain and stiffness. More than that, I've loved what it's done for my patients.
Used to be involved in real estate, used to be involved in the mortgages, used to be involved in property management. Quite frankly, I was involved in almost everything trying to make ends meet. I was about this fed up with corporate America.
70 hours a week and was very overworked and underpaid. So I was literally sick of being broke.
We have so many beautiful patients we get to see on a daily basis, and trying to disseminate this great information out to our patients has been a little bit tough because we want to go ahead and share with everybody, but we don't seem to have enough time while we're taking care of our practice, trying to go ahead and share this great information with our patients.
And I was extremely tired all the time. Being a single parent, it was really hard to keep up with my son. It's just amazing how it's been able to help us and our families.
I have 2 golden retrievers. One's 8 years old and the other one's 2. And all I have to do at night is go to the kitchen and open the refrigerator door and say, "Who wants Via?" And they come charging into the kitchen.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to truly live the American dream? I know that I did. Back in the late 1980s, I was looking for a change. And what was so amazing is I looked around and I saw people that lived in big, beautiful homes, drove expensive cars, and were able to take vacations whenever they wanted with their friends and family. Thank goodness a friend of mine called me up to share an opportunity with me. And even though I was highly skeptical, he asked me one thing. He said, "Wouldn't you just give me an hour of your time and be open-minded?" That literally changed my life, because I went from a broke preschool teacher, single mom, barely able to make ends meet, to earning a 6-figure income my very first year building sales teams. So if you're interested in learning those techniques, you get an opportunity to learn from one of the best students I ever had. With all the outstanding students, he's someone that has risen above, gone out and broken records in every single company he's ever worked with. His name is Buck Reed. You have an opportunity to not only take a look at this, but to participate, because somebody thought you were the quality of person that we're looking for right now. So please pay attention to my business partner, good friend, someone that's going to share with you this incredible opportunity.
Being from the Midwest, which is very conservative, I was told growing up that if you want to amount to anything, where do you have to go? School, more specifically college. And so I did that. I went to a school for 6 years, got my degree in architecture, got my degree in business, because I was told that if you had those 2 diplomas, that the world would be your oyster and I could find the American dream. And what happened, long story short, after going to school for 6 years, yes, I was on the extended program, getting my BBA in business, getting my BS in architecture, I couldn't find a job. Who in this room this evening knows somebody right now that's working in a field that is not what they took in school? Like, wouldn't it be awesome if college gave a money-back guarantee? Didn't work out. So now I've got these diplomas on the wall, incredible conversational pieces, ladies and gentlemen, incredible. But neither one of them made me a red cent. I'm $150,000 in debt at the age of 25 years old. $90,000 of that is credit card debt. Now, if you're $150,000 in debt at 25 and $90,000 of that is credit card debt, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being horrible, how are you doing? Like a 12 to the 4th power, right? So here I am, I'm paying Visa with MasterCard, MasterCard with Discover. I'm doing that whole deal. Who's done that before besides me? I'm doing the resume game. Who's done that? And I'm putting names on my resume. I'm praying to God they're not going to call. My friends, referrals. And then what I noticed is every place that I went to, they wanted the exact opposite of what it was that I wanted. I wanted to make the most amount of money for doing the least amount of work. Who can relate to that? And what the employer was looking was the exact opposite. They wanted me to do the most amount of work and pay me what? Least amount of money. So out of financial frustration, I moved from Michigan to California because the best job I could get was mowing lawns. Now, who in this room has ever mowed a lawn for a living before? Okay, would you agree that you don't brag about that to your friends and family and relatives? Have any of you noticed that you haven't seen a TV show, reality TV show rather, of Who Wants to Marry the Lawnmower Guy? The guy come home from work, there's 20 beautiful women fighting over him at the hot tub. No, we want to be with them, we want to be with them. So what happened is I moved from Michigan because I couldn't get a real job. I go to California, and I got to meet the lady that you just got to hear from, Sheri Sharman. Now, our lifestyles were dramatically different. Number one, she was a multi-millionaire. Is there a difference between a multi-millionaire and somebody who mows lawns? I mean, everybody knows that. The other thing was that she lived in an estate on the ocean. I was living in the basement of my grandpa's 800-square-foot home. She's making a 6-figure monthly income. I'm 6 figures in debt. She's driving a Rolls Royce, and I'm hoping that my car will roll. Is there a difference there? Sheri Sharman did not have to work with me when I was 25 years old, but she did anyway. A lot of us in this room have been working with different people in this room. One of the things that we love about it is the fact that we can help people, and at the same time, we can become financially independent. And that was something that I wanted because I didn't want to do the resume thing. One thing that I noticed when I mowed lawns, I never once got a paycheck that on a Friday, I looked at it and thought that I was overpaid. Would all of us in the room agree that we've never gone in on a Monday morning and said, look, you paid me too much, I'm not worth that much, here's some back? So when you look at what we're able to do here, when I met Sheri, I mean, her resume was so ridiculous. The books that she'd been featured in, California Woman, Rags to Riches, Heart to Heart, Dream Big. Her resume spoke for itself, and quite frankly, I didn't know how many times in my lifetime I would get a chance to work with people like Bill, like Sheri, that would show average people how to go out and get an above average lifestyle, and that just intrigued me.